Single player, standard. Who do I want to play as? You know what? I haven't played this in a while. Let's play Yoji, sword. I'll play drill cannon. I don't get to use the drill cannon too much. Yeah, damn those game-ending notes. Sorry about that. Yeah, oh God. I put all of this stuff up on YouTube. So if anybody's ever confused about like, hello, you know how I handle like the end of the stream and stuff like that, it's always just when I say like actually good. Well, that worked. When I start saying goodnight, had a lot of fun. Thanks guys. I'll be in chat. Yada yada yada. Right now, nah, not even close. Usually end of streams not for like an hour, hour and a half, 2. We're getting smacked around. This is a very rough early level to say the least. Glad I got that health pack, but like, we don't have a whole lot of maneuverability, and everything is just comparatively kind of bad. You know what would make this? No, that probably wouldn't happen that much. I was gonna say, make this game actually a heck of a lot more enjoyable, easier. Really, just make it easier, not enjoyable or anything. Fuck bats. All right, this is too many bats, and there's no way I'm getting that thing. All right, we are distinctly in trouble. Okay. Oh, there's not a single point of health here. Damn. All right. Oh, that's a shame. You know, I actually really wish that the hats gave you like a power-up of some kind as well. So like Santa gave you slightly more stuff. This let you see all boxes and maybe get into them earlier. This is like damage. This is armor. This is health. This is money. I don't know about the next two. Maybe the eyeball slows everything down, or a slight homing. That'd actually be really cool. I would love that. Well, let's keep going with King Yoji, because the crown fits him just so freaking well. He's so fun to work with. Okay. Let's see. Do it longer. It's Father's Day after all. Well, pretty much no matter what, stream-wise, I always have a hard cutoff date, or a hard cutoff time of 5:30 in the morning, so always really depends from there. That is going to be the ever-present problem, unless I do like a 24-hour stream, at which point, I don't know. That would be fascinating. And I might, I don't know. I might do it anyway. Could just do it in relation to Batman, just be like, you know what? Batman's out. It's just 24 hours of Batman. Could probably actually beat it in half that, and then I'll be like, well, now what do I do? That would be fascinating in and of itself, and I might still do that. I have no idea. I'll think about that sort of thing. I really would like to do, ow. I would really like to do a 24-hour stream, or at least like a really long endurance stream. Unfortunately, I've been like really bad about hard drive space, and quite a lot of other things, and just simply have not had time lately. Between like multiple commissions, manual labor and stuff like that, is just time just gone. Jeez, this might actually be kind of hard. Oh, let's just avoid the goddamn squids as hard as we can. I like how they're actually getting pushed off the screen. That's glorious. Oh, health. Yes. Kind of made up for the damage. Kind of made up for it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I've got the control down here actually fairly well. All I have to do is make sure that I don't take too much. Get too much and pushed around and stuff like that. Okay. Let's just see. Back off, grab the money. Okay, we're looking for a shop here. Let's actually leave before things start getting hairy. I will admit, I said I'm looking for a shop. This is not really what I had in mind. I'm also goddamn tired of all of these freaking squids. Well, that's okay. Our damage is actually getting to the point where we can actually start killing them, which is nice. Though I'm really banking on getting some clusters of iron or something like that. I really, really want to just, like, murder everything. That's an interesting point, actually. Just, like, the sheer amount of, like... oh, man. Oh, do I want to rant about this? I don't know. I guess I can rant about this. But... no, I don't know. It feels like a podcast topic more than anything else. I guess okay, I'll rant about this a little bit, and then we'll talk about other stuff, because I can. It always interests... yeah, there's a bug in front of my face. It always interests me the sheer amount of, like, violence in games, quote unquote. Let's see, why does Tower of Guns run at 60 FPS? It actually runs at, like, it's uncapped. It just, you know, tends to kind of localize somewhere around 60 FPS. I don't know. It's not a very well-made game comparatively. It was made by one dude after all, which usually belies some amount of, like, not great programming. Hello. Okay, but so, it's always interesting hearing a lot of people talk about violence in video games. And, like, you know, the societal effects of it. And, like, personally, I'm a massive proponent of, like, video games as therapy. Including, like, you know, for depression. Even for, like, semi-violent urges. Because, like, I'll be honest here, like, the shit's therapeutic. I swear I've talked about this before, but, like, every once in a while I'll see somebody on Twitter calling for, like, you know, video games to, like, stop being so goddamn violent and stuff, and I'm just like, have you, like, played, like, half of the video games? Like, they're violent for a reason. Like, let's see, when was the last time I played Nuclear Throne? A while back. Should probably play it again. I'm way worse at Nuclear Throne than I am at this game. So there's that. But so, like, the latest Doom, I saw, like, several tweets from, like, various people in the games media world talking about, like, how violent it was, and, like, you know, why do video games have to be so violent? And I'm sitting there being like, I mean, let's be honest here. People play Doom not because of cuddles and hugs and stuff like that. They play Doom because it's gratuitous. There's guns, there's demons, you shoot stuff, it's fun. And, like, it always boggles my mind that people can, like, complain about violence in video games. And, like, okay, fine, I can kind of see why, like, a lot of people would be a little bit leery of games like Hatred. Oh, well, that would have been a lot of money. That said, probably would have been a lot of risky. You know, I can see why people would have, like, complaints against Hatred. There's not going to be any level left by the time we're done with this, is there? Not really. I don't have any extra jumps, so we're pretty much stuck on this goddamn little island here. Okay, well, that's okay. But, you know, I can see why people would not... Oh, well, that's it for this level. Off we go. Well, that worked. Ow. I can totally get, like, one or two of these. And, like, I can totally get why, like, you know, people hate Hatred. People, you know, don't find the Postal games particularly enthralling. And, you know, can kind of see the reason why, like, various games where you can kill, like, you know, just innocent people feels a little bit weird. But, like, the idea of, like, going to effectively Mars and there's, like, a portal to hell and you're just fighting demons, like... I see no reason why anybody should have a complaint about this, apart from, like, the fact that it's maybe vapid, or just bad. But no, it's just, like, games are too violent, we need, like, I don't know, like, what do you replace Doom with? You don't replace what Doom is, you can't. There's no way to do Doom better than by just making it, like, excessively violent. You know, guns, explosions, so the whole 9 yards. Anything less than that is just going to be ultimately unsatisfying and watered down. And it makes me really disappointed that, you know, there are people that actually, like, listen to this. Wow, just nothing but knives. We might actually get to the first boss without a single item. This is disconcerting, and we might be in trouble here. That said, we'll figure it out. It just disappoints me that, like, people would go to these lengths. And, like, I'm sure this, you know, these same people would sit down and say, you know, Cavern Kings here is a violent game. And probably just kind of pass it off as a bad game because it's not even remotely close to their interest. And it's like, alright. But just the sheer, like, influence of somebody who has a bad opinion? I guess I can't say a bad opinion. Just, like, a wildly unconstructive opinion? I think that's it. Oh, hello. Well, I'm glad I grabbed that now. Get on out of here, stuff like that. But I don't know. I guess I feel like anybody that screams about games being too violent usually doesn't play video games, and I'm not entirely sure why they should have, like, too much of an opinion and stuff like that. Doom Reddit Triggered Edition with bonus Gamergate DLC. Yeah, that's something I try and avoid personally. I try avoiding talking about, like, Gamergate. Stuff like that. A friend was trying to talk to me about it. I was just like, you know, I ultimately, like, understand the reasons for that kind of thing, but I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to even be remotely, oh, hello. Well, there goes the level. Jesus Christ. What the level blew the boss up. I have never seen that before. That's amazing. Well, that's handy. That means I don't have to worry about killing the boss. It also wasn't the eyeball, which is equally handy. Oh, I'm so glad I saved all my money. Perfect. Okay, let's just get 4 of these things. Come on, lead me to victory. Probably not going to. That said, 4 of those is damn good. And usually it leads to more of those, which is great. Okay. Yeah, Night Thrice, have a good one. I've never had that happen before where it's just like, well, the level blew up. Huh. And you know what? I have no complaints. 881. If I could somehow get 500 more, I could buy it out. That said, does not matter to me. So far, so great. Probably going to get killed by something within the next, like, 2 levels, and it's just going to be super sad. Well, is life. Actually doing fairly well as far as, like, money goes, surprisingly. I was kind of hoping there would be, like, more secret boxes somewhere. Just, like, money out of nowhere, right? No. Trying really freaking hard. No such luck. Well. At least we'll have enough for a treasure chest in the next level. Perfect. I don't know. Violence in video games. It feels like it should just be a thing. And I guess it's like if I was trying to give opinions on, like, cooking shows. Fucking, like, I know how to cook, but I do not like cooking shows. It's like, actually, no. It would be like if I was trying to give an opinion on The Bachelorette. You know, it's like, I have no business talking about that sort of thing. It feels wrong to me and weird to me and just alien. So I don't talk about The Bachelorette. Apart from, like, let's just leave. Apart from, like, the occasional situation where, like, I'm effectively forced to watch it, and then I'm just like, oh, The Bachelorette. Oh. But, no, I'm not gonna try and, like, change The Bachelorette because it offends me on some, like, personal level. That's ridiculous. Why would anybody do that? I wouldn't. I mean, I guess I try and do so with, like, every single video game, or if you ever do, it's like, you know, buy this, don't buy this. And, like, I definitely have offended some people, here and there with, like, my game reviews. I definitely had, like, a number of dislikes on the Steam Summer Sale videos along the way, and I'm like, what? Is it because I badmouthed your game? Like, I'm sorry, but I don't know. Not all games are good, even if people like them. Okay, come on. I'm just sitting here waiting for the money. Perfect. Ooh. Well, that was possibly a mistake. I'm just going to accept it. Move on. Let's just call it life. I like how those, like, things just scoot along. And just get away from that. Ooh, health. Handy. If the level wouldn't stop goddamn exploding. This is ridiculous. I offend you. Well, suck it. I don't know. I always feel kind of weird about that with, like, people disagreeing with me on, like, YouTube or whatever. Like, oh man, earlier we were playing Star Wars The Old Republic, and somebody was in chat just, like, calling us morons for not repairing our equipment. It's like, we're goddamn level 4. Like, who cares? You really care too much to be, like, in here calling us fools for not repairing our equipment that's going to get replaced by just random junk within the next, like, 10 levels. If not, I don't even know. Okay, this is how chat gets without Roxy. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. But I guess I just don't understand, like, why people get super negative about stuff. At least with, like, no outlet. And maybe it's just because it's one of those things where it's like, I guess I get really negative and, like, try and find, like, a productive outlet as opposed to just, like, getting on the internet and yelling about it. But, damn it. Well, the level's back. I wanted that money. Oh, well. Yeah, I guess in reality, I guess I'm being a bit of a hypocrite here. I am totally just going on the internet and yelling about things that I may or may not have a fully formed opinion on. And I should probably actually take that with a grain of salt, you know, kind of not think of it that way. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know. Whatever. Opinions are dumb. Everybody's stupid. Me included. Done. Best opinion ever. 10 out of 10. Snakebird. Snakebird is fun. I need to play more Snakebird. I'm just afraid to record more Snakebird because it just pisses me off. It's like Snakebird. Snakebird. And then that's the extent of it. And if you haven't seen Snakebird yet, go play Snakebird. My opinions will be let's be honest here, totally in line with probably yours. I mean, there are people that think I do puzzles wrong. You know what I say? I do puzzles the way I do puzzles because I don't know how to do puzzles any other way. I'm not good at puzzle games. I've never been good at puzzle games. I hate games with puzzles. There's a distinct reason why I kind of sucked at the, well, there we go, the Grimrock series. I really wish you'd collect money that fell off the bottom of the stage, but I can totally understand why. Let's avoid that. Then again, mostly they just do loads and loads of damage like this. I don't even know. Okay. Perfect. Let's just stay away from everything. Everything hurts. Trying to pay attention to chat at the same time in this game. A little bit stressful. I guess that's true with like 90% of games. So there's that. But still. There I am, making sweeping generalizations again. Ah. I feel like there's a gnat in my room and it's been biting me. It's probably true. Oh god, that would be bad if I actually got some of those, like, really, really bad bites on my face. I have a nice face, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I have an okay-ish. Oh, hello. Nope. Yes. Okay. We got double sword. Motherfucker. Swords. Perfect. Man, yeah, I need to play some more Nuclear Throne. I did actually really enjoy Nuclear Throne back in the day. It was just such a stressful game. I always did the worst on my channel out of all of the games that I ever covered. It's just like, well, Nuclear Throne. I guess really what I need to do is just like sit down and to like just binge it for like a couple of days and just be like, all right, so now here's where we're going to get good at Nuclear Throne. And I do not have the fortitude for that. I'll probably do it during like another slow period and stuff like that. I have an average face. I can accept average. That's actually kind of a nice thing in life. Like, I always feel bad for people that are like overwhelmingly attractive because it's just like, all right, you know, you are effectively to some baseline level going to be judged based off of your okay. Ha! Perfect. That was close. I'm not going to be able to get that money, but you know what? That's okay. Like that health, but then again, we've got this here. Perfect. Why is this entire run just rife with explosions? It's weird, and I don't like it. That said, but like in college and high school and whatever, there's always like the attractive people. And, like, you know them, and, like, maybe you are one of them, at which point I'm mildly jealous, but at the same time not. Because, like, it always felt like the attractive people were always with the attractive people, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it always felt like the, like, more attractive you were, generally the more conceited you were. This isn't like a 100% ground-based rule and stuff like that, but it was always one of those where it's like, I mean, where do you think you get the stereotypes for, you know, jocks and stereotypical cheerleaders and stuff like that? Like, it happens, it's real. And like, average is awesome because like you don't end up, god, now I feel like being an like a dick for saying, you know if you're not even average, then you're in trouble. But I don't know, average is awesome. I like being average. I really like being average in a lot of things. Like, being good at stuff is actually, being good at like a skill is really good. That said, if you, like, end up on too much of ow, there's a lot of money in here. There's also a lot of damage coming along. Okay, well, let's see if we can get some Dracul blood. At least we got heals, which is handy. Also underwater. Also jumps. But, like, I don't know. Being average is, like, great at, like, skills and stuff like that. I actually really enjoy being fairly average at, like, video games in a lot of senses. And, like, when I'm too good at stuff, I actually feel kind of bad because it's like, I'm not sure if people are going to want to play with me anymore. Which sounds ridiculous. This sounds like a problem for, like, 6-year-olds. But it's, like, a legitimate concern of mine sometimes. Well, looks like we're going to be able to buy a bunch of jumps here, which is handy. Let's actually scoot over and do that. Dodging! Like a champion! Perfect. I really wish I had some clumps of iron. In fact, I don't have, like, much for... yeah. I don't have much for offensive upgrades, and we might actually be just generally in trouble purely based on our general inability to kill this guy fast enough. Oh yeah, we're gonna die. There we go. That sucked. But yeah, no. I like being good at games, but I hate being so good that, like, nobody wants to play with me. And that was a 16-minute run. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's go back. Perfect. Can I go? Oh, right. I gotta go back this way. That never makes any sense to me. Do I wanna? Yeah, let's do... we did the kick beam. Yeah, let's do it this way. Yoji! But, like, being decidedly average is kind of awesome at video games, because it's like, take speedrunners. I'm fairly good at it, but I'm not, like, super tournament, like, defeat everybody worthy. And I think that's, like, the same thing with like, Sonic Racing Transformed. That, like, most people that I play with are just fairly new to the game. And, you know, don't quite have, like, a hang of, like, all the levels and stuff like that. Whereas, like, me, I've memorized it and stuff like that. I also have really good beginner's luck. So I guess I do have, like, my own perks and abilities. God, I feel like an RPG character. But, I don't know. I guess a lot of people say, like, you shouldn't be a jack of all trades, master of none. I like being a jack of all trades. It means I can have more fun with things. It's just like, all right, let's go play stuff. Let's go do stuff. Let's go fix my computer. Oh, I don't need tech support. I can already do it. Not very well, not very fast, but I can do it. It's a hell of a lot easier than trying to call somebody and have them walk me through it, because that shit's frustrating. That really is. Okay, well, anyway. Let's see. Let's see. Killer Moonbeast says, play with you, I would. And the reality of the situation is, like, I probably will just continue doing stuff like RoboCraft with you know, open lobby, sort of RoboCraft, open lobby, Sonic Racing Transformed, anything where I can have, like, a large group of people, and it won't impact gameplay or recording. I will totally do, like, open lobby for. Like, I guess, not quite open lobby, but I do want to do, well, I would love to have, like, MMO groups running through. So, started Star Wars The Old Republic today, and it was a lot of fun. Not sure how it'll ever turn out into, ow. I'm not sure if it'll ever turn into anything more than, like, just kind of us playing recording, and if anybody wants to, like, form up a group, and I guess we could run dungeons on the side occasionally when I have spare time, but that would still be hard to do. I should probably go get some health. Otherwise, I'm going to be in trouble. Let's get up here. Let's just bust up these boxes without getting smacked around too hard. Thank you. Health. Perfect. Oh. Thank you. Do not have the health for this yet. I don't have the damage for this yet either. Okay. Working very hard. Keeping my life up. How's my health? Yep. Stand alive. Okay. But I don't know. Stuff like MMO, stuff like big open lobby stuff. Like the more open lobby it can be, the better. I probably will never do, like, open lobby Gmod outside of, like, a special invite only / like, Patreon type deal. Just because, as much as I'd love to do, like, Gmod with, like, 6 people, like, the most annoying thing would be, like, you know, people trolling, people doing whatever. And so that's why I prefer, God, why am I talking about this topic again? And I always talk about it. It's always brought up once per week at least. Somebody wants to play with me, and I get on this rant. Because I'm still just, like, constantly refreshing my thoughts on it, because I'd love to please everybody, but it's impossible to do so. And if I was, like, a full-time streamer, sure, like, I could probably do that better, but I'm definitely not a full-time anything. I'm a part-time YouTuber, part-time streamer, part-time artist, part-time. Oh, I need that health, and it is closed to me. Well, that sucks. Oh, do not have the health for this. Let's try and destroy everything, and we're dead. Damn it. All right. It kind of works, but we just kept getting the most garbage of items. You really do not want this stuff here and there. You really do not want, oh, you really do not want the skulls. Itemization in the arena is brutal. Itemization in this game is just rough all around. It's why I like playing Risk of Rain with command mode on, because it's always just like, alright, how much experience is it? Oh, half a level. That is handy. Like, Risk of Rain with command mode is like, alright, you know, I know exactly how I'm going to build myself, so I don't have to worry about it. This game is just like, good luck, have fun, and then you're dead, and it's just like, ouch. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. So far, we can just kick ass and take names and kind of float. I love floating in this game. Like, that's one thing they really did right. The movement feels really solid. I do wish it was more playable with the controller, but I can totally understand why it's not. Otherwise, it would be almost impossible to be able to hit, like, things. Stuff like that. Risk of Rain with 10 people. God, no. Like, the problem with Risk of Rain, especially, like, 10 people, is, like, we'd have to be on the bare minimum difficulty, and even then, like, it would suck. That game does not handle difficulty well. I actually forget that Risk of Rain can have, like, multiple people, like, more than 4. But, like, reality with Risk of Rain, for example... Well, I mean, item hogs. Item hogs are totally a thing, and yes, there's the thing you can turn on that's like, you know, everybody is forced to share items, but even then, like, you get to the end, and there's still always that one person that's just, like, brutally overpowered in comparison to everybody else, which is usually me, but isn't always me. Hey, this is a handy wind leaf. Technically, could come a little bit later in the game, but you know what? The movement speed is not unwelcome. Especially when it comes to, like, juking. Perfect. Beautiful, actually. But, like, you always end up with one person that is just, like, wildly overpowered in comparison to everybody else. And then it's just not fun. And, like, I guess people can quit and stuff like that, but even then, like, their items are not distributed to the rest of the party, and it just sucks. Like, I love the game, but it just does not have good multiplayer outside of, like, a very, very close skill group, team-oriented setting. Because, like, anytime I try and play it, it just ends up being a massive crapshoot, and I don't really appreciate that. Okay, burn, baby, burn. And that did not burn nearly as much as I wanted it to. I don't know. I don't know. I guess the reality of the situation is, like, if you want to play a game with me, there's a Patreon goal for it. And that's about the extent of... Ow. That's about the extent of what I'm going to be able to do, because otherwise I just do not have time. And I do not have... time, and I just do not have the capability of doing these things. Even though I would very much like to. Okay. And of course I got shit for having it as a Patreon goal, but, like, that's truly the only way I can do it. Throw everything behind a paywall. Call it close enough, I guess? I don't know. Frisk of Rain had, like, totally player-based items, so, you know, there's chests for everybody. Maybe. Maybe I do like open lobby. But then again, the multiplayer is hardly even functional. So there's also that. At least these rocks are really easy to juke around right now. Come on. Let's just blow everything up and run very far, very fast. There's a lot of eyeballs up here, and I do not like them. Ow. Okay. So far, so great. Sort of. No! You're not what I wanted. Oh, crap. I dropped a health pickup directly below. Shit. Okay. Huh. That was painful. Still, like, the wind leaf was great, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, and, like, we were getting just garbage starting items. I mean, you really do need, like, basic healing, and you need basic, like, just one healing item is usually good enough. And then you need, like, clumps of iron just to pump you up. I'm trying to think of other specifically useful things. Oh, shoot. A third jump. Third jump would make this so much more doable. It's so hard to get up onto that second platform. And it's always such a crapshoot on whether or not you're going to be able to get that. Hard to tell, though. Okay. Whew. Well, let's just keep staying away. Staying alive. And then figure it out from here. Thank you for the health, Mr. Rockman. You are mad useful right now. Okay. So I'm gonna try and destroy less of those boxes. We'll see if we get less explosions. That last run was just rough with all of them. Then again, this game really does have this, like, weird habit of just chucking bombs from the ceiling. During arena mode and arena mode only. It's just, like, constant. And annoying. Okay, well, either way. I need to also put up a Patreon video, come to think of it. Oh. Let's just stay very much away. Stay very much away. Hide. And continue hoping for the best. We still have no items. We don't have enough money, and there aren't any chests. I guess that actually kind of works out in a way. I wonder if this game would be better or worse if you just automatically got an item every time you made it up to 750 gold dollars. No, that would probably get a little bit broken very quickly. Probably super quickly. Okay, so let's scratch that idea. Any other interesting ways of, like, handling the itemization system? No idea. Do have to say, I would not be surprised if Yoji's completely useless for the arena, though. Just in terms of his, like, general lack of range damage. Then again, his melee damage more than makes up for it. If only I could get up to those eyeballs and their constant torment. Okay, oh, perfect. Please give me something mildly to moderately useful. Let's just blow everything up. Oh, well, that's just not remotely fair. What the deuce? Oh, as long as those eyeballs are hitting me, I can't make that jump, and we've already lost out on our heals. Damn. Alright, well, let's grab this, grab that, and blow everything up, just except the carnage. Just death, destruction. We're doing fairly well here, actually. I'm kind of impressed with myself for having nothing. Like, we've made it almost as far as the last run, with next to no power-ups and no money. Then again, it truly does feel like the easiest and only way to win the arena right now is is with the saw driver. Like, the saw driver, I saw somebody posting... actually, this game is 25% off right now on their itch.io page. By the way, just as a like reference point, so if anybody actually wants to pick up this game, you can pick it up over there. God, I've been doing Steam summer sale videos constantly this week, and it's starting to infect my brain. Hey, yes. Okay, we need to kill these guys fast. There's too many eyeballs messing up my jibs. I don't like it. Okay, you guys hurt. Let's just destroy everything. Oh god. Oh. We're dead. Damn it. Couldn't break it fast enough. I feel like the damage down from our melee weapons is not enough to justify